Hi, can you hear me?
I got it. Oh my god. I
You
didn't
got me.
mute. Yes, on the
Oh, it's no problem.
software based.
But no problem. It's
Well,
alive.
yeah. So it's a
Mhm.
interview session of the DevRel Asia 2020, and in this time, I will introduce our great speakers and chat with them about themselves and their talk in 15 minutes. And today's guest is Taiji-san at IBM. Okay, so I'll show the banners. Yeah, okay. And first, please introduce yourself and your favorite movie or favorite technology, favorite food, favorite anything, hobbies or something. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Hey, thank you, Atsan. Hi, everyone. My name is Taiji Hagino. I work for IBM as a developer advocate. And also, I am a co-organizer of DevRel Asia conference. Actually, I've been involved in developer relations since 2015, so about 6 years. And for I'd like to share my experience a little bit. After graduation, I started my career at first as a hairdresser, right? And but after that, I decided to change my job to a kind of musician. But my musician life was not so easy because it had to make money with musician work. And that so I established after that I established my own company for IT industry about 15 years ago. Actually, after that I worked at Mitsui Knowledge Industry like a system integrator. Before joining IBM, I worked for research and development section for mobile application and virtual reality. And in the music knowledge industry, around this section, I was in charge of the technical evangelist for mobile application also. And I the the actually I mainly used not IBM Cloud. Actually, I used Azure before joining IBM for my work. Thanks to that, I got Microsoft MVP award for 3 years, 2017 to 2019. Uh, it's just overview for my experience for my career. Just for my private, I love sports such as basketball and rollerblading. And recently, I back to my hobby to motorcycle. I bought a new my motorcycle few months ago. Okay, anyway, I'm happy to hold Deborah conference for Asia regions as a part of organizer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I don't know why, but we swiped.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. So I have some questions about
Mhm.
you. Uh, you you your careers. No, no, sorry. You are using several programming languages in your careers. Like
Mhm.
maybe you sorry you use the Objective C for
Mhm.
developing mobile apps, and when you develop to the server side, maybe you
Mhm.
use the C sharp or Java or anything.
Mhm.
So what
Exactly.
type of what type of language is favorite for you?
Favorite is Swift language.
Swift. Hmm.
Yeah.
What is a good point or merit for you?
It uh, It's I think it easy to code the for
Mm,
mobile application or for specific iOS application,
mhm,
modern Objective C,
mm,
uh, and recent few years it is possible to use Swift language for server-side application.
mm, mm, mm,
Uh, it means we can code for the both side application,
mhm,
uh, front-end application as a
mm, mm.
iOS native application, and the server side on the
Oh,
Swift runtime.
mm,
It's very useful
mm,
for
mm, mm.
mobile developers. But
Ah,
yeah, actually, the recently more useful architecture like PWA you
mhm,
involved in, right?
mhm. Yeah.
It's very useful, I think.
Mm. So most of advocates or evangelists said, I want to back to programmers
Hmm.
after 2 or 3 years spent in the
Yeah,
as evangelist or advocate. So what do you think about that?
me too. But
Mm,
fortunately, IBM developer advocate role
mhm,
can be involved in the coding
mm, cool.
every time.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I think you involved to the Node-RED communities
Mhm.
or uh,
Exactly.
sorry, I forgot the name. That the community that uh, main theme is server-side Swift. I forgot that community name.
Server-side Swift community.
Yeah, you involved
Uh,
it.
Not community.
Oh,
I think you want to set that is Kitura. You
yeah,
maybe
Kitura. Yeah.
Kitura is a framework name.
Oh, it's just framework.
Yeah, made by IBM.
I see. So sometimes you have to develop something the node for Node-RED or Kitura, right?
Uh, Unfortunately, recently IBM had distance a little bit for develop new development for Kitura framework.
Mm,
So that's why recently I don't I don't use Kitura framework for Switch application,
mm,
but Node-RED is very active
mm,
now. So I sometimes contribute
mhm,
Node-RED project for GitHub,
mhm,
and mainly the localize for
mm,
Node-RED for Japan developers. And
mm,
now I'm getting to write my book for Node-RED
mm, mm, mm,
for overseas
mhm,
means English book,
mhm,
English technical book, the for Node-RED. Uh, it's very hard work to write
mhm.
English book because of the English is not native language for me.
It's already published or not?
Will be published in December.
Oh, December, almost soon.
Yeah,
So you have to tackle to write the books right now.
yeah. It's
I
now
see.
a reviewing process, and
Oh,
I
review.
rewrite and modifies
Mm,
with a reviewer.
I see. Oh, so you are writing with Dan already,
Almost done.
almost
Now,
done.
one chapter,
Mm,
one chapter left.
I see.
Yeah,
So I have to ask about Node-RED conference in
yeah.
October.
Hmm.
Yeah. So how about you?
It's great. It was a great conference. It's
Mm,
success.
mm,
Not only me, the almost Node-RED user community Japan member
mm,
supports this conference
mm,
to make a success.
mm,
And Linux Foundation Japan, Fukuya-san,
Mhm.
and Node-RED co-creator Nick O'Reilly.
Mm.
These two guys, gave their keynote sessions,
Mm.
opening and closing. It's
Mhm.
very impressive for audience
Mm.
who attended the Node-RED conference.
I see. It's very fantastic.
Yeah,
I see. So we will move to the next topic. Your talk is Hack Now Online Hackathon with Digital Tool. Please give me about the abstract or summary of your talk, please.
yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, also I am a part-time lecturer, yeah, of Scuba University. I teach a class uh, about 12 classes a year. I have for cloud technologies, and mainly my class is having the ideathon and hackathon. This year, also I hold this kind of classes. Mainly online hackathon and ideathon. Just and and so for DevRel Asia conference, my session for I'd like to share my experience to hold online hackathon and ideathon. Uh, it's been half a year since community events in the world have been online because of uh, under the COVID-19. So I think many people have no experience of doing hackathons or ideathons online. That's why I would like to share my experience of that. I think that ideathon in particular are more difficult than actually doing them in person, such as to use a whiteboard, to use writing papers, and active oral real discussions. These are difficult as online. What tools and how do you use them? It's very important. So in my session, I'd like to share the kind of these contents. Yeah.
I see. So when we got the COVID-19 effect, so many companies developed the several online tools for
Hmm.
meetups or communication or conference or anything. So, but we have to learn about how to use it, right?
Hmm.
So every tools have different how to use, and
Yeah,
yeah. So
exactly. I think so.
what type of tool is suitable for your hackathon?
Mm, yeah, it's just the answer of my session, but yeah, I can describe it here.
Okay.
It's mainly the chatting tools
Mm,
and video tools
mm,
and whiteboard tools.
mm,
These
mm,
three tools is very important for making the communication on the
mm,
hackathon and the ideas,
mm,
especially the hackathon is just the making the software application or making hardware devices, right?
mm,
But the more difficult to make a communication on the ideaton.
mm,
It's very
mm,
real discussion is needed.
mm, mm,
So
mm,
these tools are very important for that, I think.
mm. So I think someone said if someone turned off the webcam,
Hmm.
so we can't understand he's still alive or he go to the bed or he go to the bathroom or anywhere else. So
Yeah,
communication is very difficult, I think.
right, 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 exactly.
So how to do you have any ideas how to resolve it?
Uh, Good question, and hard to answer that question. Yeah, it's my homework. It's
I,
difficult to answer that now.
I see. So I think most of people know about
Mm.
online hackathon because hackathon is very famous future of developer relations. So I strongly recommend Taiji's session provide to any ideas for resolve it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hope my session helps for the all of audience who want
mm,
to make a success to their hackathon.
okay. Thank you, Tai-san. I I already know, but attendees know about you and your careers and your knowledge of developer relations so much, and I can't wait. I can't wait listen your talk, and I hope you also will enjoy the DevRel Asia 2020 as speakers and organizers. So thank you again, and
Thank you very much.
in this time interview is done. Our conference, DevRel Asia 2020, will be held on the November 14th. Save the day, everyone's, and waiting the day. Okay. So next interview is tomorrow. Maybe I will check my schedule later. Okay, everyone's. See you next interview. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.